Hey there, and you're back for another video tutorial. In this one, you're going to learn what is a function. And then you're going to be presented with tables and mapping, and you're going to determine if that particular relation is a function or not. So let's find out what is a function. A function is a relation in which each domain, remember a domain is also called a x value or an x coordinate, where the domain is paired with exactly one range. Remember, range is a synonym for y value or y coordinate. So, in order for a relation to be a function, one x value has to match with only one y value. So let's take a look at this mapping and table. Here you have a table that has four ordered pairs: 1, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 1, -4. This entire table is also represented here in a mapping. Now, the reason why this relation is not a function is because notice here, the domain of 1 is paired with one range, 4, but it is also paired with a second range value, -4. So as this explanation says, this mapping and table does not represent a function because the domain 1 is not paired with exactly one range. The domain 1 is paired with two ranges, -4 and +4. You can see that here because there are two lines stemming from the domain of 1 going to two different range values. So this table and mapping does not represent a function. So let's take a look at one that does. Here you have a brand new mapping and a table. So the mapping corresponds to the table. This mapping and table does represent a function because each domain is paired with exactly one range. So let's look at the mapping. Your domain of -2 is only paired with one y value, -3. The domain of 0 is paired with only one y value, 6. Your next domain of 3 is only paired with one y value, 6. Your last domain of 4 is paired with only one y value, 9. So because each domain was paired with exactly one range, this table, this mapping, does represent a function. I hope that was clear.